Listen here now. I don't even have my show notes up. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, don't you know that?
Hold on a second.
started
30
the
seconds.
recording.
And
listeners,
here we go.
No. Listeners, we've been on the phone now for like 15 minutes.
I know we're talking about
Looking at
YouTube
We were
videos.
here a half an hour before then.
Okay. Shh. I'm getting to the top.
Please.
I'm almost there.
You're gonna run out of music
I'm almost there.
soon.
No, I won't.
And we are Everyone Racers. Thanks for coming back to a sub-leader Sayat episode of our podcast. It's 1:33. If you're not driving a car, because you're probably not driving a car, because we're all on coronation, you should just right now give you 3 seconds, open your bingo, open the show notes, open your bingo card, because maybe you'll get bingo. And if you do, we want to hear about it because that gives us something to talk about and we'll be excited for you. So,
Yeah.
Coronation. I am so excited by this new word. I didn't read ahead, obviously, because I was totally surprised by it.
yes, I didn't write it. Sorry.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's great. It's a word. I don't know if it makes me any happier about quarantine. It doesn't, but that's okay. It sounds fun. Sounds funner than it is.
Coronation is something I found on a meme.
It sounds funner than
Well, it's
it
not
is.
like we're actually having a coronation. I mean, all of us
No.
still are working.
No, like work-life
Full-time
balance
and
is like
stuff.
out the freaking door.
Yeah, it's worse than normal for you.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Yeah,
okay.
it is worse than you. Yeah, no, my life is. I literally work about half the time.
Let's go right into it. Jeff,
Okay.
what you working on?
So this weekend we had the Coronation new children's fun called a drive-by birthday party. Raise
Okay.
your hand if you're familiar with this, because we're on video now.
I have heard of this. I've heard
Okay.
children doing
Chris,
this.
so Chris didn't raise his hand, so I'll explain it to him. Since you
Yeah.
can't have your friends over at a birthday, you all just get in the car, drive by their house, honk the horn, and wave.
Put up a
while
flyer
the-
that says they sit on the roof and they put up a poster board that says "Happy Birthday" and everybody waves. Yes.
Yeah.
Can we have a drive-by work weekend where I just park outside your house and yell at you what to do?
How
And
wide?
no. It's not drive by if you're parked. So it's got to be like a. Loosen the engine mounts and
Well, they say drive by, but you actually stop and
Yeah.
like honk and yell at each other for a few minutes.
Which we can do.
Happy birthday! Thank you. I
The
brought my dog. Did you see? Yeah, he's cute. Okay, we're gonna go now.
the teachers at my old school, and then also some of the teachers here have been doing that. They've been doing teacher parades where they drive around to their students' houses.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So anyway,
Your background just shifted to a new level of odd.
I know. For those of you who don't know, since we are on Coronation and the Zooming of America, we've started video recording these episodes. We hear the sound might be a little better. So go ahead and report to us if that is true. But eventually these will hit YouTube. So you can go back and
Oh,
see
they
us.
are? I did not.
Yeah, no.
That's fine.
The
Just
idea
for
is
this.
so like when instead of holding our phones up to the camera, we can actually now cut away with me, children, as we come over here and look at the internal combustion engine, and we'll be able to bring up when we're talking about, oh, hey, that car looks really cool.
Sure.
We'll be able to reference that on YouTube.
So I'm
Yeah.
going to just keep talking about what I'm working on.
Please.
Yeah.
So on Saturday, I was bringing my new elliptical from the garage to the house where I plan on working out.
Yay.
And it didn't really fit. So we got it like wedged in the stairs. And, you know, like my wife yelled at me a lot, like, I told you to take it apart. I said, no, it'll fit. Ah. It was a lot of fun. But in the process, I dinged my back.
No, you didn't.
Like,
No. Nope. You dinged your back
So-
sleeping on the couch after you yelled at your wife.
no, actually, because it was later that day where I was like, man, my back really hurts. So Sunday became a light working day, including I finished all the wiring project on my Titan, and I stared at the Z and made a plan.
Staring at the scene and then get to work with it.
Stop staring and start wrenching. Yes.
Go ahead,
So,
Chris. Chris
uh,
needs to talk here.
No. That's
Oh.
all. I knew there was some kind of excuse, but I didn't hear from you at all on Sunday. That's I was
So,
gotten done.
but
I was
we
like,
made
well,
we made a bet.
what's-
You didn't say this. We made a bet. We said,
I did car work. I just didn't do Z work.
and you said how much on Saturday? Oh, I'm mowing the lawn. Oh, I'm doing things outside. And somebody, I don't think it was either one of us, said, what are you doing about the Z? And
I
you're
said,
like,
"That's
yeah, that.
Sunday."
Yeah.
What did you do on
was my plan.
Sunday?
Hurt his back and stare at it. That was his plan.
No, I
That's
did
the
more than
worst
stare at it.
excuse.
I took I finished the Titan, which was important because it was all over the place. So like I couldn't actually like drive the Titan because the interior was apart. So I did all that, and then I like took the hood off, pulled the intake tubes, and kind of like rattled the radiator, going, "Oh, I'll pull that, and then I'll pull that, and then I'll pull that," and then it was dinner time. So.
I really thought you would come up with a better excuse. I'm
No,
kind of
there's no
disappointed. I'm kind of disappointed. I was
Why
like,
would I come up with an excuse?
your parents
We're on
needed something.
coronation.
Jim wanted his snow tires off.
Right? Like your
Something like
parents
that.
needed
No.
something. Jen
No.
needed something
It
to be
was-
fixed.
I don't. Do we have to?
Comet got out, went for
Do
a
we
walk.
do we have to not curse because we're gonna someday be on YouTube?
I don't know. the rules.
Yeah, I see cursing. I see cursing on YouTube.
So at some point I developed a bad case of the fuckets.
That time was in 1988.
It stopped since
That was
then?
it. That was it. So
Oh, okay.
that's the end of my story. Mental. Tell us what you're not working on.
Puzzles. I've got a to-do list. Like I'm the anti-Hamsa. Like my whole to-do list for the house, none of it's getting done. Vicky bought some puzzles, and we've got a puzzle. Monday though was our 18-year anniversary, and we have a
Woohoo!
we have a tradition on our anniversary. We have two anniversaries because we got Justice of the Peace anniversary, but we always go to a restaurant, sit at the bar, and eat dinner and talk to the bartender. And that comes back to our very first anniversary when I failed to make dinner reservations and just thought we would walk into the nice restaurant, and we ended up sitting at the bar, and it just kind of became our thing. But we couldn't go to one of our favorite chains because coronation. So I went to the grocery store and bought everything I could to actually duplicate a meal at Texas Roadhouse. So I got like a pair of steaks, and I got like butter, and I Googled how to make whipped butter so that, because they always have the rolls that they have on there, and we grilled steaks and made a salad. And so we had a lovely anniversary dinner on Monday.
That's cool.
That's nice.
Vicky made a bunch of tortilla chips. So whipping its way across the United States there are 2 boxes of chips. One is going to your house, Jeff, and one is going to C&C Mayhem Factory. Knowing that Chrissy doesn't eat wheat, I figure 1 bag is going to Carol and 1 bag is going to Jen. And then Chris can just eat guacamole with the rest of them. And yeah,
Okay.
unless you don't care. Whatever.
The
Anyway,
lovely and talented Jennifer was very excited by this.
Mhm.
excellent. Yes. So there's Star Wars Jen and then lovely and talented Jen, which is not to imply that Star
Yes.
Wars Jen isn't lovely or talented, but everyone knows Star Wars Jen. Anyway,
Well, we all know
Um,
that my wife doesn't give a flip about Star Wars. So that's the
Fair.
way to tell them apart.
That's okay.
that's the way I've literally been trying to get competent with iRacing. I sat down and watched YouTube videos trying to match up an actual car that I have access to with a racetrack that I have access to. And I can now get a Spec Racer Ford within 8 seconds of a race winning pace on Laguna Seca. So I got that.
Ah.
I put in about 40 laps last night around Daytona's road course, just 2 sets of 20. Haven't gotten sick, so I think I'm starting to get used to it.
Good.
Used to the VR
Start
thing.
driving
thing.
some of the slower cars because that's what you're going to need to do for most of the stuff you're going to be doing. Whether
I
it's
know, and it's
get it,
like
whether it's
I-
getting licenses or racing with us or racing with Lemons or racing with anybody, they're all just using normal cars.
I know the champ is going to use Caymans. So I was trying to do the Cayman because I just don't remember Miatas understeering that damn much. I don't know of any Miata that understeers.
Or
Like-
violently snap oversteering out of nowhere.
Seriously,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like
yeah.
you're going to tell me I can't recover from a lift throttle oversteer in
Yeah.
third gear?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Come
right.
on.
That's
come
why
on.
I will tell you the Mustang, whatever GT 500 RS or something like
Uh-huh.
that, whatever it is quite good to drive. It'll understeer
Okay.
sometimes, it'll oversteer sometimes. You can catch it. It makes sense. It's pretty reasonable. It's fast, but not too fast. It's a good time.
I'm having a similar experience with the CTSV. I like the CTSV. Can kind of hang the tail end out a little bit. Was really enjoying the Cayman around Daytona though. That was fun. I'm learning also, like Chris, we talked about, you know how we're visceral drivers. You know, we know what the car's doing because we can feel it. So much of my knowledge of Daytona is references off the track. Like, oh, the stands where they do the speckle, all this kind of stuff. And the iRacing has none of the stands around Daytona. So I was having to redo all my markers.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, my commute is getting alarmingly quick. I made it to work the other day in 12 minutes. And because I've got so many roads, I'm probably going to need rear tires soon. I leave the traction.
I believe
I
you
leave
knew
the
that this was
traction
going to
control.
happen.
I leave the traction control on, but you know, I wonder how fast I can get to 45. I could do it before I get across the intersection. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
That's the problem. I
It's
mean,
not
not
really
a
a
problem,
problem.
but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I'm saying your
I'm in the happy
problem
phase.
is
Yeah, exactly.
somewhere in that sentence.
I'm in the happy phase of
You are-
alcoholism with my addiction to that acceleration where, no, it's all good. I can quit anytime I want.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Moderation, my friend. Moderation.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that the end?
Yes.
Oh. He just starts drinking alcohol.
I
He's not like
know.
tossing it over. Chrissy, what are you working on?
Oh, okay. Weird. It's not my turn, but okay. Not much.
Who follows
You
the
didn't get
list?
skipped over, which is good.
I didn't. you
Seriously,
did.
she's complaining about not getting skipped.
I'm not. I was busy looking for Cinco de Mayo videos to download for my background. It's a thing. Anyway, so I have been doing lots of cleaning. I did a fabulous cleanup of our basement where we work out every day. It just needed to be cleaned. It was one of those, like, we haven't been there in a while, and we go there all the time, just never clean it. So my mother has also been staying here for a while. She's switching things up from staying at Jen's and staying at our house. So we worked on cleaning her car in and out, and then we did some yard work, which will continue. I've got plenty to do, and but I do have some lovely flowers growing. Planted a couple vegetables, except for there's some storms coming, and so I'm not sure how well my flowers will be staying there. So that's what I'm doing. And then same old. I still have no idea what day it is. I work out a couple times a day. I go to my office. I come downstairs. I go back to my office. Although the last couple days I've been sitting out on the porch for meetings.
I know it's not 422 sucks level of traffic, but I hear the stairs from your office to your lunch place can be cat laden. So be careful.
Yes, she usually runs down with us because she wants to go outside. So she does this thing where she stands at the top of the steps and she's like, "Oh wait, are you going downstairs? Oh, okay, I'll go with you." And then she sprints down the stairs and meets us at the door.
Like
So,
almost under your feet.
yes, I mean,
I'm aware of
she does
practice.
four
Steps.
steps, and then
Yeah.
she just across.
That's the infamous oatmeal. Your cat is trying to kill you.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but she's pretty nice, so it's not so bad.
So I don't know if you're still getting notifications or if you sign up for the level of notifications from 422sucks.com with my wife, like my wife does.
Yeah,
She is amazed how many major accidents still seem to be happening on that road.
yeah, there is.
She's like 6-car accident. Who the hell is going to work?
It's only 6 cars. Although I did see a really bad, somebody had posted a video of somebody who was, it was actually a rental U-Haul truck, just like the
course.
F-150.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's the F-150, and it passed on the shoulder. And there are 5 cars on the road, and this dash cam caught it. Really?
World's fastest and best off-road vehicle is a rented truck.
Rental car.
Really?
You can rent this mother for $29.95. Rent this mother for $29.95.
And you can pass on the shoulder because apparently that's okay. So anyway, yes, people still dumb out on 422 sucks. So that's all good.
I think I mentioned this before, but I got a meme because I signed up after you guys mentioned that, and it was something and it said, "Be like 422. Keep improving yourself, no matter how much of a pain in the ass it is for other people."
That's
that
a pretty
much.
good way.
Yeah. Okay. So Chris will go, and then I'll add my other thing to go.
Okay. Go ahead, Chris.
Chris,
Oh,
what are
okay.
you working on?
I removed the CD changer in Chrissy's mom's car because it was making some delightful machine gun noises from the dash. Turns out there's a broken gear in the CD changer.
Oh, it was much worse than that.
Yeah, it was loud. It took a
I
long
thought
time.
I thought you fixed. Oh no, that was her dad's truck. Okay, sorry.
That's truck. I pulled all the CDs out of Snowflake because it was just chewing on them. Now it doesn't chew on them anymore, but it's still never going to put anything else in it. So
Yeah.
neither of their CD changers work or exist anymore. But that's okay because when's the last time you use a CD changer? Like, Mental, have you pushed the button for the CD changer in the Mercedes yet to see the dash rise up?
No,
Okay.
But I'm gonna now.
No.
Well, but I did use the navigation on my drives out to California, and at least at 4 times, according to Mercedes, I'm just covered in sand. I'm in the middle of the desert.
Yeah.
I'm on roads that don't exist.
I never even used it. But anyway, the chrome button right under the hazard, like half the dash pops up and out to do the CD changer.
I
Anyway.
did not know this. Oh
Yeah.
man! As soon as those
very
CDs
exciting.
from Snowflake get here,
Great. Let's see what else.
I'll have to keep waiting.
I finished the Solstice. That's race ready now. All the fluids are changed. New spark plugs. Got 2 rear view cameras on it. One on the back bumper and one on the passenger side mirror, both on separate screens on the dash. Fully cleaned out the fuel system, which involved siphoning all the gas out. That was really fun. And then I even drained the last that's out of the tank with a towel as I wiped the rest of the tank out to get all of the crud out of
Good
it.
choice.
It is perfectly clean inside now. Then took the tire fuel pump assembly, which is actually kind of a neat unit. It's got the pump with its little sock thing, and then uses some output of the pump to create like a Venturi system to suck fuel out of the bottom of the tank. Anyway, it's pretty neat. And so then it has a cup it sucks fuel up from the bottom of the tank into this cup. That cup then has the pickup for the fuel pump, which then pumps it into a swirl pot. And then out of the swirl pot, it actually goes up out of the tank. So like it's a pretty complicated and good design for a stock fuel tank setup. So anyway, let's
this
see
video.
what else.
Do you see that video?
Yeah, I see the video. I saw it before. I can't tell what you're pointing at. You're pointing what's on your screen is in a different spot than what's on my screen. Thanks.
and really, you're pointing at me, and I have the most boring background of everybody.
Yeah. What else did I do? Hood pins, and I put a big plate over the giant hole in the hood that the previous owner had cut in it. Now moving back to the kitchen for one more product to trim out the fridge. And I'll get working on ordering some trailer upgrades. Started getting ready for Lemons.
Ooh, what do you get on your trailer?
I'm insulating it and wiring 110 in with a separate panel for 110 that'll also switch back over to DC so that I can have LED lights in it that I already bought, the strip lights.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I want this.
And also be able to plug in the generator into the side of it to have the 110 go with a battery that'll then charge off of that.
Very excited
Anyway.
about this project. I can't wait.
And then the air conditioner heater combo has got to go in too.
Ooh.
So
This is done.
anyway, trailer upgrades. And last, sorted some paperwork snag on the E400, but that's all set now. And it's apparently now on a truck.
Woohoo!
Yay! Let's get it.
Not that I can register it when it gets here, but we'll
I
have
would
it.
hope though, like at least there's an arrival video on the E1R Instagram account.
Oh, we'll do a unboxing of my.
This is all I'm saying. Seriously. So you'll, like if you send it, me and Jeff got to figure out how to do video recording anyway, right?
It's Ryan's world.
Okay.
All right.
That's it.
What are we doing
Chrissy,
now?
you said you
Oh,
I had to go
Oh
back.
no,
to-
Yeah,
Chrissy's got something to talk about.
We're waiting.
Okay, so every Thursday, we put a theme up. So somewhere between the 4 of us, because we like to play themes or something, and then
Because we're
last
bored.
because we're bored, right?
Yeah,
So
we're
last
bored.
week we
And
put
we're nerds.
the theme to our race group. So we have a Slack group with a whole bunch of us on there. We all participated. So I decided let's just put this out to everybody. So this theme we're going to so for tomorrow we are going wear green.
Which is
so
which is today for the
I'm
people
sorry.
listening.
thank you.
Thursday.
Sorry, Thursday. On Thursday for 9, please wear green. Could be anything. Could be a hat. Could be a, I don't care. Shirt.
White
could be
suit.
whatever you'd like to wear. But I'm thinking about green, green, green. When flags go green, when we are going to hit the track next. So wear something green, and then we will make a post on our Facebook, probably other ones too.
Also, tag us. Take a picture of yourself wearing the green. Tag us on the Instagram, and with the hashtag green, green, green.
So, did you discuss this with my wife at all? Because
No, I didn't.
she is teaching her college class, and on Thursdays she's doing theme day, which is how we started the discussion about theme day.
Yes.
Tomorrow is wear your favorite color day for her students.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
it totally fits.
it does fit. Okay, so it's where if you're a racer, wear green because we're thinking about the next time we're on track, and we'll post up.